So we're in Clovis, California, and we're taking a look at a sink that was leaking. A couple things that were going on. Number one, we've got a Moen faucet up on top, and I believe it was installed in 2016. We did not install this, but we've worked on the home, and since we've been here last, that has gotten really loose. So it's pretty tight in the cabinet area, but we did we pulled the air gap and moved some things around and got up in there and got it tightened back up. And that's just a standard Moen faucet. You know, they come with this little tool right there. And so we got that tightened up, got the hose back in. Second thing, the hose is leaking. It's not causing a problem right now, but where it connects right here, it's failing. And so you're getting a little bit of bleed through and water right here. And so we got with Moen, they're going to send one out under warranty. Should be in about 15 days. And then we went over with the homeowner that how to replace it. It's a quick replacement. You unscrew the head, and then there's a clip down below, a weight. You take the weight off, and then a clip. Pretty straightforward. Any trouble with it, give me a holler. I'll come out and help you with it. But just a hose replacement. Eventually, this is going to start spraying, and it will work its way up through the high arc faucet and then down, and you got flooding down there. So now this is tight now. As tight as we can get it with the plastic tool, and that's, like I say, that's directly from Moen. So that's what they give you, and then you put a screwdriver through that hole right there, and you turn it. And so short of breaking the tool, it's as tight as it's going to be. Not real fond of that particular mounting system, but that's what you've got. So that is tight now. Hose is on the way. Down here you had a nut that was leaking. Right there, it's the old Schedule 40 ABS P-trap. And you can see the scale that's built up on it. You can see where it's been leaking. So calcium, magnesium deposits right there, dripping down onto the electrical box. Not a fan of electricians putting their boxes on the bottom of a cabinet, and what they're doing is they're taking away from your room to store things. But that's between you and the builder. Would have much preferred to see it up on a sidewall somewhere. Anywhere, pick a spot. Same thing with the plugs over here, but that's just me having my little 2 cents worth. So that's good. We did replace this little nipple right here. Last time, or one of the visits we had out here, there was a little filtration system on the right here. We did take that off. It's currently was not in use. We abandoned it last time, but it was still mounted to the wall. So we took that off, and you can see the screws are still there, and so that's good. And then we replaced this little nipple right there. The only reason for this supply line is you have a dual angle stop up here on the cold side. That one of the ports was for the filtration, and since there's no filtration, we needed to cap it off. So had a galvanized nipple in there. It was starting to corrode, so we put a brass nipple in there, put a cap back on it, so that's tight and good. So right now there's no leaking underneath. We don't see any water coming out of the trap anymore, so that's tightened up. They'll get the hose and replace that. One thing you do want to monitor is the garbage disposal. It is split right here. You can see it's split all the way up the side right there. And then the corrosion, it's actually rusted itself shut because we ran it with water in it. No water's coming out, but eventually it will. So you can see it's split in a couple different places and rusted shut. So just monitor that for water and everything else underneath here. It's a pretty tight compartment. They've got all your plumbing on the island vent protruding out here right in the center of the faucet, so it's all in the way. Then of course the vent is offset to the far side, so you can't get up in there to work on plumbing. Over here is the disposal. So pretty tight, but I mean, it can be accomplished, but just not a great way to install. You can see all of the piping, mainly the electrical, plumbing, it's all in the way. Anyways, everything's good for now. Outside of that, this service call is done.